a good Fnaf player. My medium challenge, I'll be doing the Bones 5 Omelette challenge, but I don't have 3 computers, so I'm just gonna do 2. Let's go! Instead of going head first, we first need to discuss what the mechanics are, the characters, and our strategy. Well, first, the mechanics are there's this light in the middle of the office, and you have to turn it off so then the animatronics can't see you, I guess. There's a bar at the bottom right of your screen, and it's an exposure bar, meaning that when the animatronics look at you for too long, they'll recognize who you are and they will kill you. There are 7 different characters. There's Flumpty Bumpty, Birthday Boy, Grunkfuss the Clown, whatever that is, the Owl, the Red Man, and Golden Flumpty. But Golden Flumpty's an Easter egg, I think. I don't even know if he's an actual character or he's an Easter egg. But yeah, there's these 4 characters, and these are the exposure characters that make your exposure bar go up. So there's Flumpty Bumpty, Birthday Boy, and the Thing. They all do the same thing. They all peek in through the office, and they just gotta turn the lights on them. But Grunkfuss is a little bit different. There's a hole on the left side of your office when the timer hits 2 a.m. Well, 10 o'clock. Don't hear me, guys, because I said something. And his patience will go down. And then when his patience goes down, he'll peek in through the hole, and your exposure bar will go up like crazy. But he's just the same as the other ones, just a weird mechanic that makes no sense. But we can't just camp in the office for the entire night with the lights off. And there's the Owl and the Red Man. What the Owl does is that he comes into the vents that are on the top left and top right of your screen, and you have to watch what vent he's on and stuff. And you have to close that vent. It's pretty simple. And there's the Red Man who he's a virus, I think. You have to click him off your cameras. I think he's a virus. I don't know. Well, most importantly, what is our strategy? Well, it's actually quite simple. We just camp in the office with the lights off for the first minute and a half, and then we check on the Owl, and then we just repeat that. We just keep checking at him at random times to make sure he won't kill us randomly, because that happened to me a couple times. And yeah, what about the Red Man? We just turn the lights on and click his thing and turn the lights back off. Yeah, our strategy is very simple, and yeah, I mean, this game's easy, so that's kind of why I picked it. Here's a little bit of gameplay to show what we're going to be doing the entire night. Yeah, I'm so cool! Yeah, this challenge was a lot. One night at Flumpty's 3. Man, I hate this game now. Well, anyways, let's talk about all the mechanics and animatronics and their strats. This game is so much more different than One Night at Flumpty's 2. You're in this icy area, and there's a new mechanic we have to heat up by the furnace. And I have a whole new camera, taking pictures camera. Yeah, some animatronics you need to take pictures of, like Birthday Boy Blam, the Beeve Owl, whatever that is, and the Thing again. He comes back. And there's also Grunkfuss, but he doesn't like pictures. He doesn't like pictures. No, he don't like pictures. No. And besides that, there's only one other character, the Red Man. He appears again. Yeah, what he does is that he likes to go hide inside the furnace, and if you go in the furnace, go to the furnace when he's inside, it will kill you and come out and tickle you. And there's also Golden Flumpty, which he's kind of a pain, because when you put down the camera that he's on, and he's hidden in something, and if you put down the camera that he's on, he will drain a lot of your temperature, and that could get really annoying, especially for some later runs that you'll see later. And there's this big hallway and there's a big vent to your right that's where all the animatronics are. They have to take pictures of. Birthday Boy Blam goes in the hallway, and same does the Thing. And but the Beeve Owl, I think his name is, that he comes through the vent, so you gotta watch out for him. Most importantly, what is my strategy here? Well, for the first minute, I camp by the furnace, and then I see where Birthday Boy Blam is. If Grunkfuss is there and he goes into the big hallway with Birthday Boy Blam, I always check camera 5 and camera 6. to see where Birthday Boy Blam is, and camera 6 is where Drunkfuss will spawn like right by. When he's done in the hallway, he will be like right in there. So I'll just check there to see if he's done, and I'll take a picture of Birthday Boy Blam. And then I just camp by the furnace, wait, and like check camera 7 where the Redman is. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but you'll see later on. I'm gonna show some gameplay, and you might get a better explanation of what my gameplay strategy is over here. Any clowns nearby? Nope, we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time what you've been waiting for. Hold up. After that attempt, I knew something was up, and I was right. You see, a night in Flumpties is supposed to last around 9 minutes, with each AM being 1 minute and 30 seconds. Well, for me, each AM was lasting over 2 minutes, and a night equals 13 minutes. So I decided that I was just going to call that a win, because I lasted 12 minutes that night. So did I win? No, but do I say I won? Yes, I lasted more than 9 minutes, so yeah, we're just gonna say I won. Last 9 minutes. I did last 9 minutes. So I'm gonna call it a win.
You did it.
Kind of, right? I mean, at least I beat one of the games. Right?
You officially.
We are gonna call it a win. Even my friend Josue agrees with me, right? Right?
Yeah,
he's
how do you feel like you're finally skimming?
Before we start, he sucks. I have a speech to make. Okay. I may be young, handsome, and a stupid kid, but I beat 50-20 mode, eyes closed, eating a taco, running max speed on a treadmill. So I got some experience with this. Let's start. It's a big man. I'm not used to playing with my left hand. Okay.
Hiya, best friend.
Oh.
Wouldn't you know it, after all this time, you still have...
No! I'm fried. My explosure's weak. Pero I didn't beat the challenge. A night is actually supposed to last around 9 minutes. Because something was off. I knew something was off with it lasting that long. And I guess the night is supposed to last 9 minutes. And I lasted for 12 minutes. I can't prove it, but like, you just gotta trust me on this one. So we're gonna call that a win. But if you want me to come back in a future video and actually beat the broken 1 out of 50 games, subscribe. What? Subscribe. And like the video and by the way, if this gets 10 likes, I'll do hard boiled mode. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that.